That is okay. We're gonna counter the heck out of that. Put the counters on our borrower. It goes through, nice. They've already used the majority of their Heartless Axe, so that's fine. And double land in hand, gross. Okay, for 5, lethal next turn. Hello, good game. Welcome back, everyone, and thank you so much for taking the time to help support the channel. It would mean so much if you dropped a thumbs up down below the video. It helps spread the virus that is HGG throughout the YouTube community, and we know we need more of that, right? Just like Agent Smith, right? Converting all of the YouTube viewers into fans of the Jizzle. We are, doing our best today. You'll probably unsubscribe after seeing this video, but hey, producing 2 videos per day can get tiresome, and it doesn't always click. So today is almost laughable, and I'm sure you will come out of this with a smile on your face. You might not want to play this deck. It might just be, my experience with the deck today. There's that for the disclaimer. Maybe, take that with a grain of salt as well, because it could be the best deck in the world. Of course, we're going to break it down, show you the gameplay footage, and wrap up with our final thoughts and deck review, so you, the viewer, get a good idea whether or not it's right for you and your wildcard collection. And, if you're looking for any additional information within today's video, you can find it down below in the Linktree link, or give it a Google, and I'm sure you'll be able to find everything from, the music we listen to while we're creating content, to the contest, the giveaways. I'm buying someone's Dungeons & Dragons rare playset. We've got the tournaments that are cash prize free entry as well. So a lot of cool stuff that you can get in on within that Linktree link. Of course, there's also support links if you're into that as well. And with that out of the way, I thank you one final time, and let's get into the video. Sagetown is a 60 card, best of 1, 2.9 average mana value deck with 20 creatures and 16 non-creatures. We do have 24 land in the deck for consistency's sake, but I'm pretty sure that we could trim that way down after today's experience. I have never flooded so hard. Well, I actually have. You guys have seen it. We do have the Flash Simic or Quandrix build here, revolving around, Faerie Vandal, the Sea-Dasher Octopus, Wildborn Preserver, and of course the Brazen Borrower for our creatures, with the Pouncing Shoreshark on the side. All of our creatures are non-human, so the shark can go on to anything, which is really cool. The majority of our creatures, and actually all of our creatures, now that I think of it, have flash. So that's really nice for flash blockers, for playing them on our opponent's end step, so their sorcery removal is no longer active, and they probably tried to spend all of their mana for that turn as well, so you're free and clear when you are playing on your opponent's end step. We have, a flurry of disruption here as well. Quandrix Command, instant speed for 3, choose 2, return creature or planeswalker to its owner's hand, counter target artifact or enchantment spell, put 2+1/+1 counters on target creature, or shuffle 3 cards into the library from the graveyard for target player as well, which is pretty cool. So a lot of utility here within the command. We have the Petty Theft, return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand here for 2, attached to the borrower. Decisive Denial, also for 2, choose 1 at instant speed, counter target non-creature spell unless its controller pays 3, or target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. This is really nice comboed with the Wildborn Preserver, because whenever you play another non-human creature, all of our creatures, you can pay X to put X +1/+1 counters on the Preserver. So, this thing can become a 6/6 with reach if you want, quite easily. Just like the Vandal, flash flying 1/2. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, put a +1/+1 counter on Faerie Vandal, and that's nice. We have draw through Eureka Moment. We also have draw through the Octopus. The Octopus is a 2/2. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card through the Mutate, right? The Shark is bouncing things, much like Petty Theft. Whenever this creature mutates, you return target creature an opponent controls to its owner's hand. That's nice. Draw 2 cards. You may put a land card from your hand into the battlefield through the moment at instant speed, which is quite nice to trigger the Vandal on your turn with the Octopus, and then trigger the Vandal on your opponent's turn with Eureka Moment, because you're double drawing, right? So that's quite nice. Negate ×4, just to stop wipes, to stop the ultimatums here in deck as well, alongside the Denial. It's a very simple deck. It's a very easy deck to play. We have the Castle Vantress here, tap 5, scribe 2, right? So you should have good results with the deck. I have no idea why I'm underperforming today. Maybe you guys can help me out with that. Of course, make sure you subscribe to the channel to get in on our contests and giveaways. Like the video to help me out personally, and more importantly, enjoy today's content. And we'll be back to wrap up with my final thoughts in just a few. All right, let's get after it. A lot of land, if I'm being honest, in a deck that has very few land within it, so we should be all right. Don't mind that. We do have Flash Blocker in here. Playing against Snow. Demir Snow. Wow, that could be bad. We're going to lose something from our hand the turn after this. Because this isn't permanent, or non-land permanent, this is creature or planeswalker. So we can't actually bounce that. But what we can do is, you know, bounce our creature if we need. Let's let them pick it. Right, these are 3 really nice cards. Denial is probably most likely to be taken, but the command might be it. I think Denial they take. And that's the card we would have used to counter the Nightmare, and we wouldn't have the creature in play, right? So I think we do get around there most effectively. Yeah, let's just keep laying in the damage. Obviously, this is a little slower than we'd prefer to go, but not every match can be perfect. Longtime viewers of the channel will know this. Oh my god, turn your phone off. That's so unprofessional. So as soon as we Eureka Moment, they're going to slay it. So let's play a creature. And they still probably slay it, but we'll see, right? Because they see all the cards in hand. And just playing it slow, right? We're not proud. We'll just take what we can get. Alright, 6 land in play. We have no counter magic in hand. We can bounce the Vandals, or one of them, I should say. We could also power them both up. So this is fine. We can bounce one and put counters on the other. And then we can replay the one we just bounced, right? Or not! Antelope. You are an antelope, aren't you, Midas? Let's pass our turn. We just need a counter for Professor Onyx or Ugin. Take the draw. Land in play. Pass our turn. We flash in the Borrower, hit for 3. Or we flash in the Preserver, and then we can hit for much more than 3 the turn after this. Right? And then we can play literally whatever we want. I'm going to play another Preserver. And then I'm going to push it up by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kill Liliana. Not too shabby, Wildborn Preserver. Sometimes our luck is overwhelming. We're getting wild out on here. So I'm just going to play this as the creature and push up the Preserver by 2, and then Heartless Act fizzles. So they have to have another in hand. They do. But that's like pretty cool, right? That's 2 Heartless Acts out of their hand. Let's go under. Hit for 3, draw a card. I'll allow it. We want a counterspell. But the damage output through another borrower is not the worst. Let's go for it. Hopefully they don't kill the first. I imagine they will. Wolf. Yeah, counter. Bounce. Draw a card. Pass our turn. We have plenty of flash, though. But they're hanging on, right? They are definitely hanging on. We need to save that borrower. We could always bounce it back to our own hand. Okay. 2 epiphanies in a row. That's actually, like, pretty deadly. Let's see if we can push out the heat, though. Keep the land in hand to juke them out. If they get a bad string of draws, we've got this. That is okay. We're gonna counter the heck out of that. Put the counters on our borrower. It goes through, nice. They've already used the majority of their Heartless Acts, so that's fine. And double land in hand, gross. Okay, for 5, lethal next turn. This did come around for us. It was feeling pretty bad off the start, but we did get it. Good game. Nice. Our opponent plays first. We do have an Octo. An Octo draw. That's what his name should have been, right? Fourth land. Interesting. That activates our moment. Ooh. This is actually awkward. Clerics. An aggro deck. How are we going to get through this? The Petty Theft, the Command, the Shoreshark. We do have options. Preserver can get big enough as well. Passing our turn here. And they had life gain land. Nice. I like it. Cleric of Lifespawn is a good card. It really is. So this is pretty deadly too, right? We'll let it go through. Getting hit for 4 here. We definitely need a Petty Theft off the top. Down to 13. And they've got massive lifelink. We're gonna get smashed. We could chump block. Brutal. So we're gonna get hit for 7. We sacrifice a Vandal. Or a Preserver, probably. So we don't want to tap out ever. Or we right now immediately nuke the Hierophant, get hit for 4 only. But then how are we getting rid of this Cleric of Life's Bond? Not really what I want. And we actually end up getting hit for 8 here. That's so dang deadly, bro. We can kill Aura, but it brings back the Demon's Disciple. Right? Like, definitely just getting owned. Let's just go for it. X equals 1. So we have a 3-3, a 2-3, and a tapped 4-4 after this. Drawing a card is nice. But we're in a bad spot. If they have removal, you know, they basically just win. Right, we're not holding a protection here because we're forced to defend or die. We should single block. Oh, nice. Nice, good game. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, our opponent goes first here. We're going to mulligan. We don't have the nice land that we want. We do here, and I'll even throw one away. Sit on 3, draw the 4th. Rather than tossing the non-lands, which are relatively important to us. Especially as we are on the draw, not the play. So our opponent, if they're playing an aggro deck, scares us, but we'll make it through. Do you guys want some ASMR water drinking? I'd seen some ASMR on Twitch this morning, and I was like, okay, what is this? Let me see this. And I immediately was just like, this is true despair. Oh, man. For anyone longing for the day when their dog just comes up beside their bed and starts licking their ear in the morning. If you need that in your life, check out ASMR. They've got you covered. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Wolf Willow Haven, that's original. Daring today, aren't we? We should bounce it and make them replay it, but it's not super relevant here. I'd rather get the Preserver in play, I think. I wish the Shark bounced non-creatures as well. That'd be cool. So we really want to make sure we're prioritizing the Shark on the creatures and the Petty Theft on everything else. Opponent is straight chillin'. Busy playing with their rope. I get it, it's fine. Cultivate, they totally tap out. Good news for us. Well, I guess I get to play one of these revealed lands. So we definitely need a counterspell for this ultimatum. definitely looking for a counterspell. We have 8 of them in deck, so it shouldn't be a problem. 12 if, like, you count the command, which it's hard to because it's only artifacts and enchantments. What we need to counter is the ultimatums, right? The field wipes, stuff like this. Go ahead. Wow, good for them. So they have 7 mana even if we bounce. Oh, but they don't have the green sources. Maybe they've not been thinking about that. Vandal in play, X equals 1. Preserver goes up. Hit for 4. Bounce the Wolf Willow. They can still play the Wolf Willow and use it as the green mana source in the same turn, so he might be in trouble depending if they have a land in hand or not. They do, but it's tapped. So they're at 7, but they only have 2 green sources. Doesn't matter. They got the god. They've got the god. Over top. We hit for 2 only. Sag Town. And we're gonna definitely need to bounce this. Ugh, where were you earlier? Yeah. I understand. Get hit for 8, lethal in 2 for them. Basically. If they play another creature. Which I assume they will. They're wolf willowing out. And I don't care about that. At this point, we've saved the negate for whatever they're going to cast on top. We're just still super duper screwed. That really puts a, you know, a variable in our equation. Maybe that's a polite way of saying it, right? Oh! So the impossible becomes almost irrelevant, right? Like, why are you even still in this match, HGG? You're getting beat up, bro! Definitely lethal in 2. LOL. They're at 12. There's no way for us to come back. We could flash speed bounce the dragon. But these are still tapped, so it wouldn't be able to block. We need like a 2 CMC creature. Declining this. A command would not do it either. It definitely needs to be a creature. Because we can't block the 8/8 with the Borrower. And I don't want to hardcast the Shark. I guess we have to. Which takes our beloved mana away. Brick Grandy. And then, oh man, like this is just so bad. If they have another dragon, we're super screwed. Play it out. I'm sure it's not going to work, but... especially if they already have interaction. Shark goes out. I wish we had an additional mana to bounce the dragon, right? But it's just not going to happen. Sure, you can have it. Eat that mana up, Preserver. So we know we're definitely getting hit for 4. We block the 8/8. Oh no, they just take the shark through the enchantment. Good game. My bad. Alright, I just want to clarify, in that last match, we could have played that shark with flash and gotten around them stealing it. The greatest misplay of my life. No, not really, but it's one of them. It's a good one. We were still screwed. You know. What do you do? This hand looks infinitely better. I'm worried about our opponents playing snow. Whenever you draw a card. Me too! Me too! So we're gonna basically counter whatever they do and bounce this snake before too long. Right? Like, this is definitely a negate. Hit for 3. That's fine. Wow, land is not what we want right here. Because, you know, without drawing multiple cards a turn, this Vandal's just dead in the water. Dead in the water, Mr. Vandal. Getting hit for 4. Wow. You know, I just don't think that's worth countering. I'd rather counter what they play with it, but apparently it's a creature. Getting beat up by a starter deck. That's always a good sign, right? Oh my god, we're so screwed. We need a petty theft immediately. We have nothing but land. I have trimmed the land in this deck so aggressively as well. I think 22 or something. Hit for 7. Goodness gracious. Big draw. Dang it, man. That's a bummer, but bad draw. Nothing but land. Alright, we have at least interaction here. I like that. Let's just get this Wildborn Preserver out right away. Rune Crab's annoying, but whatever. Let the mill run through. That is the Preserver. Sag. Florahedron. Interesting. I think I'm just gonna slay that mana source they have. We don't want that. No attacks. Crab is too big for us. They mill an octopus, that's really good. And they get their own octopus. Incredible. So they're not attacking. It seems weird that they put it underneath. I'm gonna pass my turn, flash the... No, that doesn't work. Well, I'm gonna negate the heck out of this. Happy we held our mana up, kind of. That worked out. I need another land is what I need. Real bad. Pass our turn. We're just in a stalemate here. All that land that we need, we drew last match, right? So I'm gonna let that go through and then bounce the heck out of it. All three back in their hand. There it is. I was looking for you. Hit for 2. Ending our turn here. Grab and play is fine. We mill. It's annoying. I get it though, right? We'll be okay. Now we can Borrower in. X equals 1 on the Preserver. Three. Now we can use our Denial at instant speed, of course. Yeah. Interesting. So we just get a free kill. On the crab. We bounce to this so they can't mutate onto it. Now their land is great. We're going to tap ourselves out here. X equals 2. Go on the offensive. Hit for 8. Down to 4. We should be okay here. Just through the 2 borrowers in the air. 6 damage. And that is definitely, you know, a little bit closer on how we want these things to be turning out here. Yeah, I have a Eureka Moment. Sorry, I'm being bad. But it's fun, though. I finally got a win. Oh my gosh, let's do a few more because I'm feeling pretty bad about these losses here. Alrighty then. Our opponent goes first. I don't care for the hand. Let's keep this. Looking a lot better. Throw our Negate away. Maybe we should have tossed Moment, but maybe it's a creature deck and Negate's dead. It's hard to say. Probably not, and we're going to be like begging for a Negate in just moments. Okay. For 2. Pass our turn. Nice. Let's just fizzle that learn. Hopefully they're bricking on land. And they're trying to pull in environmental sciences there. Hit for 2. Passing our turn. I think we kill the dog. They get their 3rd land. No, they put it on the dog, so we leave it. Preservers a go. 4th land in play is a go as well. Pass our turn. We can X equals 2, put it to 4. We could put it to 4 and bounce the dog. We just counter this. Maybe we should have bounced the Luminarch Aspirant there. I just want to stop as much damage as we can here. They don't get to learn. They lose the dog. The Aspirant can put a token on itself and not attack. Or it can attack right into our Preserver. I'll allow it. Just because it gets out of hand so quickly, right? I would have loved to, you know, put the octopus on our creature there, but... Okay, this could be dangerous. Killian's good. Over top. Let's take our hit. Draw, go up. Land and play and turn. We can Eureka Moment, draw 2, push up to 4. Hopefully there's no removal. Yeah, they just get it. Nice. Another Luminarch Aspirant. Oh my god, we're getting wild out on today. Pass our turn. They play the dog, we can't jump block. Not good. Killian can't reduce Guiding Voice. It can also only reduce Poison the Cup by 1. So much damage. Double draw. Seems way too risky. The land today. That's crazy. We need 2 petty thefts. Oh, another land. Let's just see what we can get. This has been my day. Just put all 3 in play. Good game. I don't know, you guys. This is what I have for you today. My apologies. Woof. What a day. Oh my gosh. Wow. So, I understand if you want to unsubscribe. Stop it. If this kid won't quit laughing at his own jokes, I will unsubscribe. Settle down, HGG. Thank you guys all so much, you know, for your candor, your time and attention. I really do appreciate it. Not all days are bangers, you know. I make sure to let you know when they are. 100%, 1,000,000% win rate, really. Let's be honest. But today, it wasn't one of those days. So, you know, oddly enough, the poor videos I do probably do really well within YouTube, and you know, it's sad because of how poorly I performed within it. So it's fine. It's just something that creators think of. And I can make like the world's best deck that I'm super proud of, and it underperforms, and this one will overperform, and then it's just like everybody thinks I'm trash, but it's fine. I don't care. I love it. I'm gonna be back tomorrow. I really try not to focus on my results while I play the game. It stifles my creativity, and I do just want to be having fun every day with new decks. Just like not being worried about not playing something because it's not good enough, right? If it's fun enough, go for it. Let's play it, right? Beginning of the month, we'll be competitive. End of the month, we're just having fun. That's what it's all about. Thank you guys all again so much for your time and attention. Check out the Linktree link to support the channel, get in on all of the goodies and what have you. Have a magical day. We'll see you soon in the next. Peace!